video for September 17th. September 17th, 2025. First things first, so let me know y'all thoughts on today's new episode down below. What did y'all think? Did y'all like the episode? So we're gonna start with, I don't know if did they go to anybody else? I think they showed Lee, Luna, Katie, Will, and Bill first. Then they showed Lecture, Hope, Remy, Deke. They was the only ones that they showed today, didn't they? Hold on, y'all. But yeah, let me know down below, what did y'all think of the episode? Did y'all like it? Are y'all shocked by Luna being pregnant, allegedly? Because all we know is the first test she took, it was negative. Then the next test, she went in the bathroom or whatever. She was telling Remy to give her 5 minutes, but they was like, no, you got to go. Next thing you know, Will and Bill was trying to grab her, stuff like that, and the test fell out her doggone pocket, and it showed that she was pregnant. And I was like, but that could be in a fake test. She's like, we're having a baby and all this other stuff. I said, oh my goodness. I said, they actually did it. I said, this fool actually pregnant. Hold on. Do y'all think that she's actually pregnant? Excuse me. Do y'all think that she's actually pregnant? What are y'all thoughts? Let me know. But yeah, where we gonna start first? So Lee was still choking her, and I was like, Lee be choking these folks long than the mug, don't she? I said, she be choking them for a long time with that one arm, with that one hand. But yeah, she was still choking her, whatever. Bill just standing right there. Katie, the only one, looked like she wanted to stop it, but she didn't stop it either. Will and Bill end up being the ones to pull Lee up off of Luna. She told me, you evil, you really evil, you're just like your mother. Then one point she was like, you worse than your mother. And I said, I would think so. Like, you knew that before. You knew that before the whole Will situation. So you think this is bad and she really evil, but her murdering 2 people wasn't enough. Her caging Stephanie wasn't enough. Now you finally get it. Her and Bill they just going back. I think that was yesterday's episode where they was going back and forth and stuff. And I was like, both of y'all wasn't the same. But yeah, they started off where Lee was choking her still. Bill and Will finally grabbed her up off her or whatever. So she started talking about something, it's not what you think or whatever. I just went up there to check on him. Girl, please. How did you even know, first of all? How did you even know that he was up there? You was watching him the entire time. So what you talking about? But yeah, she over here trying to lie her way out of things. Talking about something, she can't go back to jail. She can't go back to prison or whatever. Bill, you remember I had bruises all over me. I think he said he gonna make sure she end up in a cell with somebody that can, basically, they can handle her. I said, exactly. I was really hoping that they showed a flashback of what really happened to her, because I thought that she faked it, but they never went back to it. They never actually showed what happened if she actually did. But so far, she's saying that it did happen, and she's scared to go back. How you scared to go back to jail, to prison or whatever, because they beating you up and stuff like that? I said, you don't be fighting back. You run around murdering people, might as well fight back. But yeah, she over here trying to explain herself, talking about, so she just went to check on him, and she's like, okay, what it is I love him. I really love him. So Katie started going off on her, telling her she gonna make sure she pay and everything, and she still begging them. She trying to reason with Bill, and then she started trying to talk to Will. Will standing up there. I said, I don't know what to think about the whole Will situation. I don't know what to think about him, because maybe he's just in shock right now. Because Bill and Katie was doing more talking than him. He was standing up there. He started telling her, you trying to make it seem like I knew what was going on. I did not know what was going on or whatever. And basically telling her how she took advantage of him. And they was like, I don't know why we stand up here debating it. I said, me either. I said, I don't know why y'all doing that either. Because she took advantage of him. That's exactly what she did or whatever. And now she's pregnant, allegedly. Because we don't know yet. And if she is pregnant, she probably, y'all know how they be doing with her. 2 people be pregnant at the same time, then she end up miscarrying, or she could be pregnant and she could miscarry and then try to pass another baby off as her own. I just been seeing a lot of people talk about Electra ending up pregnant just like Luna, and they gonna do a switcheroo, but I don't know how true that is. That's just what they've been saying. But yeah, what else happened? Let me see. Electra, they showed her she was thinking about Will. Hope ended up coming in there. Might as well get them out the way. Hope came in. She was asking what was going on. She was just talking about she's impressed by her designs. And then she was like, she know that she been thinking about more than just work. So Electra started telling her about Will. I said, y'all be too comfortable, way too comfortable telling these folks y'all business. So she was just talking about how Will loyal and honest and all this stuff, and she know that, he has loyalty, and Hope kept making faces. And I didn't know whether she was making those faces because she was realizing that Carter is actually the one she want to be with, or if she was realizing that Liam was, because Liam ain't loyal and honest. But at the same time, Carter don't sit up here and been disloyal as well, because you remember how she said that he betrayed her by turning the company back over to Ridge now? So I was like, I don't know why she's standing up there making that face. I said, you might as well be single if that's the case, because both of them done did something. Liam more so than Carter. But yeah, while Lecture was going on and on about, loyalty and will and she trusts him and all this other stuff, she just kept making faces, and they let you know she was thinking about one of her men. She was thinking about one of them. I don't know which one, but she definitely was. What else? Let me see. Um, what else did Electra say? Oh, Electra ends up showing Hope that she got a gift for Will, and she was just talking about her feelings for him and everything. Did something else happen? I think she was saying she don't have a care in the world for the first time ever. They was also talking about the Remy situation. I guess we're gonna finish off. We're gonna finish leading them, and then we're gonna end with Deke and the Remy. But okay, let me go back. Let me see. I already said Lee would be choking these folks a long time. Um, skip over Deke. Bill and Will end up pulling Lee off. Bill tells Luna that she's going to wish that she was dead. That's when she started trying to explain herself. She said she never meant to do anything. She just went up there to check on him, lying and stuff. She turned around and said she did what she did because she loved Will, and they started telling her love or whatever, and they were just telling her about herself, and she crazy. She just crazy. That's what it is. She just a Looney Tune. She just loony. Well, yeah, I was like, I said, what I tell y'all? I said all the time. I was like, she'll just have to be in jail pregnant. She just still have to be in jail pregnant. That's just what it'll be. Because ain't no way y'all gonna let her get away with this stuff. How many times she gonna commit a crime? Y'all just let her walk away. But yeah, what else? Let's see. Where I stopped at. Luna said she did what she did because she loved Will. Katie said she gonna make sure that Luna pays. Luna said that she was just trying to check on Will. We already talked about that. So they was just telling her enough of this or whatever. They finna make sure she stay in jail for the rest of her life. So Will and Bill end up grabbing her. They end up grabbing her. They trying to take her out and everything. And that's when the test fall out of her pocket. And it had 2 lines. And she look at it and she look all shocked and everything. And then she just starts smiling saying, I'm pregnant with your baby, Will. So everybody just looking horrified. Everybody just looking horrified or whatever. I said, yep. She's pregnant, y'all. As of right now, we don't know. We don't know if she faked it. She went in that bathroom. They showed her, but she said she needed 5 more minutes. So I don't know if she took a fake test. I don't know if she crazy. So she could just be imagining, all of it. Like, we don't know if she actually... Remember that episode where she was saying how she could just fake it? Because Sheila was saying how she faked the bear attack. And she was like, I could just fake it or whatever. She was like, what do you mean? So I was like, I don't know at this point. I was like, Will. It's not your fault. It's her fault. But at the same time, it's like, dog. Then I said, he should have went straight to Electra because now it's going to come out. At least she would have known that it was somebody that came back. He ended up sleeping with them thinking that it was her or something like that. Because now it's going to be worse, especially when she find out that the crazy lady is the one that he slept with. And the last people we got is Deke and Remy. So Deke ended up wanting to know why Remy associating with a crazy person. I said, because he's crazy too. So he asked him what Luna was doing there or whatever. She's a double murderer and stuff. Why was she in our apartment? Remy said he was like, I don't even know her like that. I was like, I said, that's what they say. He told me, I don't even know her like that and all this other stuff. I said, you acted like you was into her at first. To me, he was acting like he was into her. But yeah, he trying to explain himself, make sure Deke knows that he don't want no parts of Luna and all that. I said he gonna end up helping him. You can tell right now. So Deke was like, is there anything else you're keeping from me? And I was like, oh, he don't know that he was stalking Electra, that he was posting photos of her and stuff like that. He don't know yet. But with him saying that he wants to work in design at Forster Creations, he's gonna find out. He's definitely gonna find out. Then he was saying how he don't want to be associated with Luna because, he want to work at Forster Creation. You don't want to be associated with Remy either because they're going to be mad about that as well. I said, it's one and the same. Both of them. To my son, I don't even know her like that. I mean, you didn't really know her like that, but y'all was helping each other out. Well, I ain't going to say helping each other out, but y'all was bonding or whatever. What else? Let's see. Deke ends up saying that Remy can't help Luna, mentions her being a double murderer and everything. He ends up revealing, like I said, that he wants to design at Forster Creations. What else? Was that it? That's all they was talking about. He was just mentioning or asking if there's anything that Remy is keeping from him. And I was like, he must not have told him about Electra. I forgot her name that fast, y'all. But yeah, that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.